Hi folks, John Hecker here from Brooklyn Country Club in Rochester, New York. Today we're going to talk about a couple of the finer points of bunker play. You probably haven't heard some of these, but I'm going to go over them and hopefully it'll help you become a better bunker player. The thing we're going to focus on here today is how the left knee supports the motion of the swing. So you'll have pressure into your left quad. That angle between your left knee and your left quad will stay the same throughout the motion. The reason why you do that is it enables you to release the club. And I've got a stick here put in the ground kind of right on the ball line, but also to show you that you only want your hands to just get by the stick, and then you release the club with all your might while keeping the flex in your left knee. And it's what enables you to use the bounce and get a nice shallow divot here. So I'm going to take you through your swing. So you start off, you have a wide stance. Your hands will be a little bit lower. You can see my head's right over the ball. I actually feel like my sternum's even with the ball. And the club face will look quite a bit open. That's how you want to come into the ball. So you swing back, and we'll show you from the down the line view. There is not a lot of body motion. It's mostly your arms. The club will swing back with your arms. Now coming into the ball, you're going to keep the flex in your left knee, a lot of pressure into your left knee. Your hands will get slightly in front of the stick. And then the club, that's not really the shaft. How it's released is kind of a camera thing. But my hands will get just in front of the stick. And then they'll feel like they stop and the club is released. And you can kind of see the ball popping up there through the shot. And that creates a nice shallow divot. So see how my left knee and left leg are? They maintain the flex. So with a normal swing, you would actually straighten those, and that's what would create forward shaft lean. But forward shaft lean digs the club into the ground. Well, we don't want that. With bunker play, we want to use the bounce and splash the ball out. So you can see my left knee actually goes even further forward than it started. So there's a lot of pressure into that quad and knee, and that's what gets the club to flick through. So it's a kind of a handsy type feeling through the shot. Okay, so the down the line view, the thing that is probably a little bit new, I think, in recent years, is you'll stand fairly parallel to your target versus open. I think that was one of the misnomers as we cut across the ball. You open up the club face, you get enough loft. So you can see I'm trying to waggle the club on plane there. And so you'll see, again, not a fairly athletic motion in that there's a lot of flex in my legs, but I don't do a lot with my legs here. And as I come down, the club face will look extraordinarily open. So what do I mean by that? Because that's kind of one of those terms that don't always make sense to people. The angle of the blade is tilted this way. Normally with a normal shot, the angle of the blade would be something like that. So the club face is already very open because I started that way at address. And you can see I'm not using my body much. It's mostly my arms and my wrists releasing the club. So if you want to improve bunker play, try to follow these tips. The real key is the pressure into your left knee and left quad, as well as releasing the club once the club gets back to its original spot. So if you can try those few things, I think you'll see some nice shallow divots. I am hitting the ball fairly hard, so I would add that to the equation here. But these are things you probably haven't heard before that'll really help you become a better bunker player. So give them a shot, and I hope it helps your game.